I knew meeting him that he was someone special. And I knew when we sat down, we went out on our first date, and we had so much to talk about. I remember thinking, hey, this might be the guy I'm going to marry.
Well, you know, my family moved to the Central Valley back in the late 40s. I was a farm worker, you know, while I was going to college, but also I sold shoes, I worked in the retail business, and I did other things. I couldn't wait to become a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher. To this day, in my heart and my soul, I'll always be a teacher. Once I became a teacher at Lee Grant High School, where I'd attended, I ultimately became a vice principal, and then I became the superintendent principal there as well. There was an opening at Merced College. I came home and I talked with my wife. What do you think? And so she said, yeah, we'll try it. So I tried it, I went and I applied, and I got a call that afternoon, and I became the vice president of human resources. When the president left, position opened up. I applied along with a lot of other people. I was fortunate enough to get it, and then I was appointed superintendent president at Merced College, and was able to serve there for 14 years.
So Ben introduced me to the community college system. He hired me originally as the director of business, industry, and community services. I had the pleasure of opening up the Business Resource Center.
It's so appropriate that we're putting Dr. Duran's name on this building, because this building is here because of him and his vision and his leadership.
I'm really proud of the Business Resource Center. It was amazing to see all the connections to the community, and it was downtown, and it brought the community and the college closer in endeavors that ultimately gave our students jobs.
Ben was the president at the time of the bond measure, and he and his vice president team and the managers literally hit the ground to make sure that the bond measure went through.
Without that bond, Merced was really hamstrung, the Merced campus. And with the bond, we had a new classroom building, the social science and humanities building. We completely renovated the science building so it really could deal with science classes that were needed at the time. And we also built an allied health building, and in the bond was also the Ag IT building.
The entire Los Banos campus exists because Ben invested in that community and worked really hard to get the dollars to make that happen.
The impact of the Los Banos campus in Merced County was incredibly immense. It allowed students within the first couple of years of being open to complete their AA degrees there or their transfer requirements without needing to leave the Los Banos community.
Ben really did leave a legacy of leadership, and it is evident everywhere you look.
A leader cares about their employees, gets to know and tries to understand their role at their college. And Ben took the time to get to know people around Merced College.
He always talks about helping someone and giving them a hand up. And he looks to all parts of our community to make sure that everyone has a voice and they have a seat at the table. When I see my husband, that's what I see.
His ability to empower people, to create teams and collegiality, and always focused on the students. The buildings that he helped build are important, but the relationships that he built, I think that is a legacy that will continue on.
I teach a class on employee engagement, and I use Dr. Duran to this day as an example, because there's a bunch of things that leaders can do to engage people, praise them, listen to them, equip them, grow them, mentor them. He did all of those things for me.
So I just wanted to say thank you, Ben, for pouring into the lives of so many. I think a life that is spent pouring into others is a life that matters, and I certainly feel that way about you.
Thank you, Dr. Duran, for your leadership and for the impact that you had not only on the Merced College community, but in the business community.
Thank you, Ben, for all you've done, and especially for the students you've served.
Dr. Duran, gracias for your leadership.
Thank you, Ben, for your vision, your leadership, and all you've done for me personally, but for so many leaders just like me. Merced College is what it is today because of you.